Now we will move to create master files. First we will create customer. Go to customer module, then click add a customer. Okay. From here you can enter the customer name in customer name box. Okay. After that, if you have different customer categories, you can enter that customer category from here. Now, the purpose of this customer category is for, now if you want to, for an example, currently you have retail and wholesale customers. You want to get customer category wise. So it's like a group. You want to get reports customer category wise. For an example, you want retail customers sales. For easiness of that, to the easiness of the generating reports, we will create that customer groups. If you want, you can create groups, or else you can skip that customer category by clicking this add new category. You can create a new customer category. Okay, enter category name. And click save. Now, if you want to generate report, or you get generating outstanding statement, you can separately take that customer groups. Now, from here, if you are generating customer outstanding report, you can get only that retail customers or wholesale customers or report. For that easiness of generating report, we are creating customer category. After that, then there's a tick box, cash sale customer. If you tick on this, other fields will deactivate. Now this cash sale only for that one of customers. If you don't want to record customer details, you can create as a cash sale customer, or if you want to maintain particular customer details and their transactions, untick this cash sale customer. If you tick on this cash sale customer, other details, that postal address, contact details will deactivate. And if you want to maintain records, you can untick cash sale customer. Okay, next, opening balance. Now, assume you are implementing this system for all company, and when you are implementing date, some customers has opening balances. If you have opening balances for a particular customer, you can enter here. Now, for an example, we are implementing this system from 1st of August 2020. Then, as at 31st July 2020, this customer has 100,000 balance. Then we will enter that 100,000 in opening balance box. Then active. If you tick on this active, this customer is active. If you are untick this one, you can block this customer. If you untick it will inactive, then it will block that entering transactions, or it will not display in the reports. Then credit limit. If you are giving any credit limit to a particular customer, you can enter credit limit. Okay. Assume we are giving 500,000 for this customer. We can enter 500,000 as credit limit. And ladies and gentlemen, now I think last time Mr. Asank explained how to set two windows and listen to the lecture and see that practice that system. So I hope you all are one window you all are listening to the lecture, and other window you are practicing the system. Okay. Then tax reference. If your customer tax registered customer, you can enter that customer tax number. And if you are enter the customer tax number, when you are invoicing to the customer, that customer tax number will display in the customer invoice. Okay. Then sales rep. If your company has sales rep, you can add sales rep from here. And if you are assigning a sales rep to a customer, you can set the sales rep from here. If you want to create a sales rep, click this one, click arrow button and add new sales rep, and you can enter that sales rep details. Sales rep first name, last name, email, telephone, and mobile. After enter sales rep details, you can save that sales rep, and you can select the sales rep from here. From drop down list, you can select the sales rep. If you set a sales rep from when you are creating the customer, and if you are invoicing to a particular customer, that relevant sales rep will display in the invoice or quotation. Now you will enter new invoice. Now we select the customer, and that sales rep display here. If you set a sales rep when you are invoicing or when you are entering quotation, that sales rep will display in the invoice screen. If you want to change the sales rep when you are invoicing also, it's possible. From here you can change the sales rep. Okay, likewise you can enter that customer details. Next, auto allocate receipt to old invoices, oldest invoices. Now this option is now assume your customer has several invoices, let's say 10 outstanding invoices. Then after that, uh, after customer pays, you are entering a receipt. Then the system will automatically allocate to the old invoice outstanding. Okay, I'll show it by example. Now you are entering that customer receipt. Now, if you active on this option, auto allocate receipt to all the invoices, then system will automatically allocate that particular receipt to that oldest invoices. You don't want to manually select like this, system will automatically allocate to oldest invoices. You can see this old invoice date. You can sort this clicking by date heading, and you can sort this invoice date. Okay. If you tick on this option, auto allocate receipt to all oldest invoices, system will automatically allocate your receipt to oldest invoices. Okay, now there's an additional module for debtors manager. From here, you can follow up that your customers, and it will system automatically generate reminders for that particular outstanding customers. If you want to exclude that sending reminders for that customers, you can tick. Then system will not send automatic reminders. If you active, if you untick, it will send to the customers that reminder. Okay. If you want to block customer invoicing, you can hold by ticking this new invoices on hold. Then we will move to postal address. From here, you can enter your customer's postal address. Okay. If you are entering this postal address, when you are preparing invoices, that this postal address will display in the customer invoice. Then customer delivery address. If your customer's delivery address differed from that postal address, you can enter the delivery address here. And now if you are a distribution company, you can set the map also, Google Map, to the particular customer. By clicking this map, you need to enter the address. After that, you can set that customer delivery address from the in the map. Okay, if you are set that one, set the customer's delivery address in the map, your sales rep or your delivery person can by viewing that map, you can deliver that goods to the customer. Okay, you can enter postal address under postal address, and if the customer delivery address differ from that postal address, you can enter that delivery address. If the postal address and delivery address same, you can copy from the postal address this delivery address. Okay, and you can set the customer location in the map. Then we will move to contact details. If your customer has a contact person, you can enter that contact name here. And when you are sending emails, you can set this contact name in that email body. And then email address. If your customer has email address, you can enter here. And if you enter that customer email address, you can email your customer quotations, email receipts directly to the customer. And if you are not entering a customer email address, select this email distribution method as print. By default, this statement distribution method as email. If you are not entering email, please select print as your default statement distribution method. Then telephone, you can enter customer telephone numbers, mobile numbers, fax numbers, and web address. Then sometimes you can remember when we are doing that customer company settings, change company settings. We set the customer zone. We set enable your accounting customer zone. We activated this option. Now, after that, if you want to block some customers viewing online, you can do it by customer wise also. Now, from here, customer settings, we activated customer zone, but we want to block some particular customers viewing their statement online. Okay, that case, we can block from here. Now, for this customer, we don't want to show customer statement online. Because of that, we untick this. Invoices can be viewed online. If you want to allow, you can tick. Then second option is send outstanding invoice reminders. You can, if you want to send reminders, you can tick on this. And if you want to send overdue invoice reminders, you can tick on this one. Then system automatically present or reminders that customers. Then business registration number. If your customer has business registration number, you can enter that business registration number. And if they provided that tax certificate, you can set that tax GST status verified date. Then default settings. If you are not entered any email address under contact details, please select print. If you entered email address, you can set default statement distribution method as email or email and print. Then you can your customer statement you can directly email to the customer. Default discount. Now some companies for particular invoice customers, they will give default discount. For an example, for this customer, your company will give 10% discount. So if you set 10% discount, when you are entering any invoice, system will show 10% discount. If you set discount rate here, it will display in this discount percentage. Now we set 10% discount for this customer, and after that, when we are invoicing to that customer, system by default will show 10% discount. There's a question, Shahira Singh. A few options are not available in our new customer setup. We will show how to activate that one. Now, if you initial stage, you set a discount here. Even when you are invoicing to the customer, you can change this invoice discount rate. Okay. For easiness, it will show that default discount rate, but when you are invoicing also, you can change that invoice rate, discount rate. Okay, that some options not available. If you are not available in your system, you can upgrade that one. Go to administration. If multi-currency or that data manager module not available, not showing in your system, you can go to administration and go to my profile. By clicking upgrade button, you can add additional modules. If you want to add another company, you can add one in the additional companies. If you want to add more users, you can add users, number of users. Then upgrade account in document store. So this for actually now when you are creating a customer or when you are creating supplier, you can attach their customer state customer document. Now if you are creating a new customer, if your company has agreement in documents, you can attach to the customer. So likewise you can attach. Now after you attaching documents, sometimes your memory will not enough for further attachments. So in that case, you can increase your document store here. By clicking, you can add additional document store. And there are few more modules. Time tracking. This is mostly used in security companies and cleaning companies. If you want, you can add. And multi-currency, advanced inventory, and debtors management. Debtors manager. Any questions?
Yes. This what is mean by this additional company?
additional companies. Now assume you are a group. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one has only now one company, and
Uh-huh.
if you want to add more company
Uh-huh.
in the same group, you can add another company to this group.
Uh-huh. Then there's a additional payment. We have to pay additional payment or?
Oh yeah, actually, now in the you are using a trial. In that trial, you don't want to pay.
Uh-huh.
If you are actually using the system, yeah, there's a payment, additional payment.
Uh-huh.
Okay. After enter that, if you want to increase your additional modules, click on one here and click on next.
Excuse me, when you have more than one company,
Okay.
say one is a subsidiary, then
Okay.
is it possible to do the consolidation as well?
No consolidation not possible currently.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now, if you want to add add-on modules, go to administration, my profile. Click on upgrade button. And enter one if you want any additional company. If you want to add two users, enter two here. And likewise, you can add new modules to your system. Okay. Now we will go back to that default setting. From here, you can set a default discount rate, and after you set a default discount rate, when you are invoicing to the customer, that default discount rate will display. And if you want to change when you are invoicing also, you can change that discount rate. And then default price list. From last time we discussed about price list. I'll go back to that price list setting. Go to company, change company settings. Company, change company settings. Then general settings, item settings. From here, you can price list by clicking this plus button. You can add price list. If you want to delete, you can delete that price list and save. Then new price list will active. After that, you can set your price list to the customer. Now, assume this customer is retail customer. We can set retail price as default price list. When you are invoicing to that customer, the relevant retail price will display in the invoice. Okay. If your company maintain different prices for different customers, you can maintain different price list, and you can create your price list from company settings, company, change company settings, general settings, item settings, and from price list, you can add price list. After completing the price list, you can attach that price list to the customer. Then the relevant prices will display in the invoices. You don't want to manually change when invoicing to the customer. Okay. Then default tax type. From here, you can select the tax rate to the customer. I'll show you how to create a tax type. Go to company, change company settings. tax settings, select invoice based GST option. Then the tax types will active, and by clicking this green color button, green color plus mark, you can create tax rates, you can enter tax name, and you can enter tax rate. After that, you can save that tax rate. After you creating the tax rate, you can set that tax rate to the customer. Okay, then due date for payment. Now, if you are giving credit period for customer, you can enter number of days here. Number of credit period. If you assume you are giving 30 days credit period to a customer, you can enter 30 here. Then when you are invoicing to that customer, system will calculate that due date number of days. Okay. From here, you can give a credit period to a customer, and there's another thing. Now, if you are giving a credit period to a customer, you can set, you can prepare your customer outstanding days report as invoice date or due date. I think you all can remember this. Now, if you are giving a credit period to a customer, assume 30 days, and when you are setting your outstanding balances as due date, system will calculate that invoice outstanding is after 30 days. Okay, if you select due date, if you select invoice date, it will calculate as normal. But if you are set as due date in the run aging based on, and you are giving 30 days from here, system will calculate their outstanding after 30 days. Okay. Then after that, you can select the currency. If this customer is a foreign customer, you can set their customer currency. For an example, if this customer from Singapore, you can set Singapore dollars as that customer currency. If you set foreign currency as a customer default setting, when you are invoicing to the particular customer, when you are invoicing to a customer, it will show that customer balance as the customer's currency, and when you are invoicing, also it will show customer's currency. Okay. After entering these details, you can save, and now you can create create customer. You can create a customer for practice. Any questions you can ask?
Yes, sir, I have a question regarding this default discount.
Okay.
This default
Yes.
discount, there is a percentage giving at the time of invoicing.
Yeah. Now,
Right.
please continue.
Yeah. Is there any facility based on the target or achievement we have to give a discount?
No, actually, only for this. There's no that you asking that if the customer is selling, purchasing 100,000 this amount.
Okay.
Price matrix is not available. This is a fixed discount rate.
Fixed discount rate.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay.
Okay.
And sorry, sir, another question.
Yeah. Yes. Please
Uh,
ask.
uh, regarding this tax,
Okay.
there's now currently we have only the VAT
Okay.
invoice. Earlier there is
Okay.
a PT, Then
Yes.
how we handle it?
Yeah. Actually, now the system can maintain only one tax rate. Okay. Now
Oh,
assume you have that 15% VAT and 2% NBT.
exactly. Yes.
Okay. In
Okay.
that case, first you can set tax rate as now 2%, 100 into 1.02, and then VAT 15%. Then you can set the tax rate as 17.3, not the 17, not 2 plus 15. Now you can consider that 2%. I'll tell you how to get the rate. 100 into 1.02, 02 for that NBT 2%,
Yes.
and that amount,
Yeah.
then 102, no? Then
Yeah.
102 into 1.15, then rate will be 1.17.3. Okay. Then you can create a tax rate as 17.3 and select set as default tax rate to that customer. Okay. After that, when you are designing the invoice layout, you can separately show as that NBT part separately and VAT part separately.
Okay.
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 Okay. When you are discussing that
Invoice layout.
invoice layout designing, we will discuss that.
Okay.
Any questions? Okay, you can create a new customer by clicking customer module and add a customer, and you can give customer name. And if your company has your company maintaining customer categories, you can set a customer category. If you want to create a new customer category, click this arrow and click on add new button and new customer category. Enter customer category name and click on save. And if you are implementing the system for an old company, you can set your opening balances, and you can set the opening balances as a date. Assume you are implementing the system from the August, and as you can set the opening balance as a date as 31st July. Okay, and you can give credit limit, customer tax reference, and if you have a sales rep in your company, sales reps. If you want to add a new sales rep, you can click add new sales rep button and enter sales rep name details, and you can save sales rep. If you are set a sales rep, when you are invoicing, that sales rep will display in the customer invoicing screen. Okay, and there are three options: auto allocate receipt to all invoices. That is, when you are enter a sales receipt, when you are entering a receipt to a customer, the customer receipt will allocate to the oldest invoice, oldest outstanding invoice. Then exclude from debtors manager. You can set reminders to customers. If you want to exclude from that option, you can click on this option. And if you want to send reminders, you can set. If you want to send reminders, untick this one. And new invoice on hold. If you are tick on this, cannot enter invoices to that customer. And you can enter customer postal address, delivery address, and you can set the customer location in Google Maps. And you can enter customer contact name, email address, telephone, mobile numbers. And if you are enter email address, you can send your customer invoices, receipt, customer statements via email. And if you want to block view customer statement online, you can untick this option. And from default settings, if you want to send emails to customer, you can still set email. And if you are giving fixed discount to a customer, you can set discount rate, default discount rate. But when you are invoicing also, you can change that invoice rate. If your company maintain different prices for different customers, you can maintain price list, and from here you can set a price list to the customer. And your customer is a tax registered company, you can select the relevant tax rate from here. And if you are giving credit period to a customer, you can enter number of credit days in credit period. And the customer is a foreign customer, you can set the customer currency from here. Sorry, Prasad, I missed your question. Can we enter opening balance invoice-wise without entering single figure? Yes, you can, but there's a workaround. Prasad, now assume your customer has two invoices, outstanding invoices. One A, number one, 10,000, and number two, 20,000. In that case, actually, this is a workaround method. From here, we can enter as customer adjustments. You can select the customer here, and from if it is a outstanding invoice, you can customer effect should be increased, and from affecting account, we can select as suspense account, or we can create a suspense account, and yeah. Okay, from here we are creating suspense account. We can enter that customer invoice number and amount, and enter that customer outstanding. Okay. After that process, then I'll explain this process later when we are creating opening balances. Okay, don't get confused. Then we enter to the suspense account, and when we are entering opening balances.
Excuse me.
Yes.
As of this date, do we have to enter the invoice date?
Yeah, invoice date.
Okay, and then if we have a series of customers and a lot of outstanding transaction, when we talk about the existing company, can we export it by Excel file directly to this software?
Yeah, yes, you can.
We can do that, right?
Yes.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Okay. You can read. You can. Sorry. Nida's Mohammed Sabrin, please mute you. Okay. You can upload that you are outstanding from here, and when you are porting your opening balances. Now, normally when we are uploading, it will enter trade receivable, but we did a customer adjustment. Because of that, we are entering to the suspense account. Okay, Prasad. Anyway, now we will discuss in later. You can upload invoice wise and opening balances, and you can upload the customer outstanding each invoice wise.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I think you created a customer. Okay. From here you can view that your customer list of customers, and you can view that customer list grid from here, and you can sort your customers by name, by category, by balance. By clicking that heading, you can sort by ascending order or descending order. Like credit limit, mobile number. And if you want to add more fields, you can add from here by clicking this customize grid module field. And if you want to add additional fields, you can add by ticking this field. If you want to add contact name, you can tick on the contact name, and you can save. Then contact name will display in the grid. Okay. If you want to remove any field, click on this setting button and click customize grid. If you want to remove, untick this option and save, then that field will remove from the grid. Okay, now we created a customer. After you enter particular that transactions to that customer, you can go to that activity tab and you can view that customers transaction. What are the, then it will show that customer opening balances, customer adjustment, tax invoices, credit note balances, and those details will display. And if you want to drill down these tax invoices, what are the invoices we have done to that customer, you can click on detail and drill down that details. Then system will show the invoices, invoice number, invoice date, due date, total, and whether it is printed or fully paid. Likewise, those details system will show. And additional contacts tab. If you want to add more contact details, you can add from here. You can scroll down this bar and you can click on this green plus mark and you can enter contact name, designation, telephone number, fax, mobile number, email, and save. Okay. Now the details tab, we add only one contact name. If you want to add more contact persons, you can go to additional contacts, click on additional contacts tab, and down there's a scroll bar. From scroll bar move to right and click on green color button, and you can add additional contacts. And after you add these additional contacts, when you are email your invoices, you can add that additional contacts. You can send your emails to that additional persons also. Okay, by clicking this additional contact. If you have additional contacts, click on this, and you can select that additional people, and you can send that emails to additional people also. Okay. Then notes. Now in this system there's a dashboard. Okay, in the dashboard there's a to-do list. Okay, and now you can get alerts to that dashboard. Okay, now for an example, if you want to arrange a meeting to a customer, you can add as a note. Okay, from here note tab, you can, by clicking this green color button, and you can set that your to-do list to that customer. For an example, you are arranging meeting on 31st August with this client, then subject as meeting, and you can enter that meeting details. And if you added this node, it will come to the dashboard. Okay. It will come to this dashboard, and you can view your pending works. Okay, in the action date, it will show as a notification in the to-do list, and likewise you can schedule your meeting. So if you want add reminders to that customers, uh, you can enter those things under notes. Okay. Now for an example, if you have sent a quotation to a customer and you want to follow up this date, so in that case you can enter that follow up date as action date, and then that alert will come to the dashboard, and you can easily follow up that customer quotation. Here that 11 overdue notes here, you can view those notes. Okay. You can drill down and you can view that what are the pending works. If you want to get an alert, you can enter under notes, and system will pop up a message on that action date. Then user defined field. Now we have entered several details of this customer, and if you want to add additional more details, you can use this user defined field. Okay, we discussed this user defined field under change company settings. Now there are text values, yes, no values, numeric values, date values. Sometimes in your text value it will show a different name. Now here I have changed that NIC day, current country. If you want to change this label or this heading, you can change it from change company setting. Okay, go to company, change company settings, user defined fields, select customer. From here you can change that label. Okay. Now I have changed that first text user field 1 to NIC. Because of that, this text value shows as NIC. Okay, like from change company settings, you can change these user-defined fields. Then personal information. Now this is not much important. That according to Data Protection Act, we have to set a number of years we are keeping that personal details. Because of that, this is appearing. Okay, if you want to change or remove that data, we can set a date. If you want to set as permanent, you can tick on permanent. Okay, then we will move to sales graph. After enter transactions to that customer, you can view that customer sales graph. This is dark blue shows last year, light blue shows current year. Monthly wise, you can analyze your customer sale by comparing previous year and current year. And if you want drill down, you can drill down and view that sales invoices also. And if you have given send quotations to customers, you can view those quotations also. You can see that quotation number, reference, document, quotation number, date, whether it is the quotation status, whether it's invoice or expired, and total amount. Then sales order. You can view the customer sales order, and if you want to view that sales order, you can click on detail and you can view the sales order. Next, invoices. You can view your customer invoices. You can sort these fields by date, document number, reference, due date. By clicking this heading, you can sort this record ascending or descending order. Okay, if you want now these all invoices, this is showing only unpaid invoices. If you want to add paid invoices, by ticking this one, you can show that all invoices. Okay, now paid invoices also display in the green. Now you have created one customer, but in that customer these tabs will not active since you haven't done any transactions. After you enter transactions, these tabs will active. Okay. Next we will move to report layouts. Now from here we can set a layout for a particular customer. For an example, if you have your tax customer, you may have tax customers and non-tax customers. In that case, we can select, we can create two layouts for that customers, one for tax customers, other one for non-tax customers. Now, this customer is a tax registered customer. We can set their tax invoice layout as taxing. We will discuss this when we are creating layout, but keep in mind, if you want to send different format, different invoice format or different quotation format, different sales order format. You can design that layouts, and according to your customer setting, you can set that layout to the customer. Okay. Now assume this is a non-tax customer, so we are not mentioning tax this invoice. So you can keep one invoice format or invoice layout for that non-tax customers. For tax customers, we can add tax in before this invoice, and we can set that tax invoice layout to the tax customer. Okay, if you have different customers and you want to send different layouts to that customers, we can create different layouts, and we can set to the customer. Okay, after you change that tax layout, you can save. Okay, any questions? Customer creation?
Can we create customers by other than local currency?
Yeah, of course. Now, when you are creating customers in the detail, from here we can change that currency.
Okay. So in that case, do we need to have a separate price list, or price list will be converted to that customer currency by the existing prevailing exchange rate, or how it's? Do we need to have a separate price list by that currency?
Yeah, you can maintain separate tax. Actually, you can maintain your price list only from that home currency, and when you are invoicing to that customer, it will convert to that the customer exchange rate. Okay. Now, for an example, $1 equals to 180. You are set price list for that particular item. You set the price 180, and when you are invoicing to the customer, that $1 will display in the invoice.
Okay. So we don't need any other, price list for that currency, right?
Yes.
Local current price list by the local currency will convert to the foreign currency.
Foreign currency, yes.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Chana, can we run reports?
Like this, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can we run reports using these user-defined fields also?
Yeah, of course. You can set report means this for that this report you cannot, but invoice designing you can set that user defined fields.
No, as an example, so at the time of customer creation, say we have with some customers we are having bank guarantees. So I want to put bank guarantee expiry date to one of these user defined field. So if I run a report for the customers whose bank guarantee is expired, so can I using this?
Yeah, actually, from report, you can use this customer list. Okay, you can use this list of customers, and you can select that this user defined field from here, same agreement date, or you can use that bank guarantee date.
Yeah.
And you can sort that agreement date. And then after that, you can check ascending or descending, and you can check which customer's agreement will expire. Bank guarantee will expire.
And also, Chandra, if this number of fields you have provided, user-defined field, if it's not enough, can we have more fields?
No, actually, there's all. Yeah, actually now here also we are entering some details, and in addition to that, the more we cannot add any additional user.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, right. Okay, now from this from customer, added customer, you can create a added new customer, and if you want to add sales rep, you can add sales from here also. Go to customers, list of sales rep. From here, add by clicking add sales rep, you can add sales rep. Okay. You can add sales rep from customer when creating the customer, or you can create that sales rep from customer list of sales reps. And also you can create customer categories from customer list customer categories. Okay, like this, you can create customers, sales reps, and customer categories. Any questions?
On the list of customers, with the add the
Okay.
customer, there is another button for import customers. How we can use that option?
Yeah, actually, you can upload that your customers. You can add that your customers, suppliers, sales reps, inventory items. From here, you can import your that master files. Okay, these fields, these lists, you can add to the by importing. You can add to the system. Customers, customer categories, suppliers, supply categories, items, item categories. You can upload to the system.
Is there a special
Format.
layout?
Yeah, format. Yeah, you can export that layout from here. Okay, it's a CSV file, and if you want any example, you can get from the here also. Now, anyway, first you need to create one from each module. You need to create one customer. For an example, customer. If you are uploading customers, first you need to create one customer, and you can export that. After that, you can enter your balance. Now, assume you have 1,000 customers. You can enter that 1,000 customer details to that CSV file, and you can import to the system. Okay. And if you want to upload your supplier list also, first enter one supplier and export that supplier list. After that, you can copy paste your supplier list to that CSV file, and you can upload to the system. Okay, that formats you can download from here.
That means we are re-uploading all the records again, master file, is it?
No. I mean, now, for an example, you have 1,000 customers. Okay.
Yeah.
We create one customer in the system. After that, we export that only one customer, and you can enter that 999 customers into that exported document, and you can upload without manually creating this go to customer, add customer, and entering details. You can upload that details to the system.
Suppose now at the moment we are having the 1,000 customers in the system we have already created or imported.
Okay.
And at the time of doing it, we haven't given any credit limits to the customers.
Okay.
Or now in Excel sheet in the same format we are deciding the credit limits for those 1,000 customers.
Okay.
Now, without changing one by one customers credit limit, can we?
Yes, of course. You can export that customer list.
Yeah.
And you can update that customer credit limit in that CSV file, and you can upload.
It doesn't affect to change any other data, no? Normal that comes in the systems. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, any questions?
If we have a few price lists like retail customers, wholesale customers, so then can we predefine the price list for each customer?
Yeah, of course. Now, first you need to create a price list. Okay, go to company, change company settings, and general settings. Click on general settings and item settings. From here, you can create price list, and after that, you can set that price list to the customer. Go to customer, add a customer. In the default settings, you can set that price list.
Okay. If we need at the time of invoicing, can we change the price list also?
Yeah, of course, you can change.
Okay.
Any other questions? Hope you are clear up to now, and please practice by adding few more customers, a few more sales reps, and few more credit limit, customer categories, and please add few more multi-currencies and practice on that email signature also. And if you have any questions, you can ask in next session. Please actively participate. If you have any questions, please ask. Don't keep with the doubts. Yeah, any questions?
This import function will be done later on, no?
Yeah, we will do.
That we can practice it later on, no?
Yeah, of course.
Because it says we want to export file first. After that, we have to fill that, then import, no?
Yeah, first at least one customer first we need to create. After that, we can export, and after filling that the other customers' details, we can import to the system.
Thank you.
Okay. Shall we stop for today?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay. Welcome. Good night.